The mirror principle holds tremendous power in our lives, capable of completely transforming our existence forever. It doesn't rely on specific techniques or strategies that demand action. Instead, it pertains to the person we aspire to become. For instance, if your desire is to become a millionaire, the truth is that you need to become a millionaire on the inside before this manifests itself on the outside. Otherwise, you'll keep jumping from one place to another, thinking that the problem lies with you. So, the first lesson in this principle is, if you don't change internally, nothing external will change. This is the fundamental essence of the mirror principle. If you master this principle, everything you touch will turn to gold. However, this requires you to confront your own demons, your own reflection, words you may not like, if you're really ready for a significant change. This video is for you. In this video, I'll also share with you a crucial exercise that I still practice today. So today, we're going to unravel this principle and how it can actually change your life. Reality is a mirror that reflects your relationship with yourself and the world, or with reality itself, your inner world and your outer world. What do I mean when I say that? Well, let's go back to the example of becoming a millionaire. If your relationship with money is that you're not capable of making money, that you're not good at making money, then the mirror of reality will say, "Oh, that's what you believe, so be it." Here's more evidence of why you're not capable of making money, and consequently, life will give you more circumstances that confirm your hypothesis and the statement you're making. So, I want you to remember this crucial point. The external world is merely a reflection formed by the image, which, essentially, is another way of saying that it is our internal world. If we look carefully at the world around us, it's clear that most people are increasingly immersed in the frenzy of the outside world, consumed by technology, social media, and the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Many of us have lost the connection with our inner wisdom, the inner essence that we once mastered. So, let's explore the 4 keys that will enable you to shape reality according to your desires. When we study the law of attraction, for example, one of the things most often mentioned is how reality is a mirror, and what we try to do is manipulate that mirror. The first fundamental key of the mirror principle is to understand that the mirror of reality reflects 2 things: your relationship with yourself and your relationship with the world around you. In other words, what you see in the mirror of reality is a projection of how you see yourself and how you see the world. If you look at yourself and think you're not good enough, the mirror will simply reflect that belief. I'm not good enough. I can't do this because I'm not good enough. And the mirror will respond, "You're not good enough. Here's more proof of why you're not good enough." The reflection is based on the messages you send to the mirror of reality. The mirror of reality is, in a way, like a loyal friend who is always willing to validate what you believe. So, instead of trying to directly manipulate the reflected image, we must learn to transform the image we project in front of the mirror. This is similar to the act of influencing someone. When we say directly to someone, "Don't do that," the likelihood of them doing exactly what has been forbidden is high. However, if we choose to motivate and inspire, presenting persuasive reasons to avoid certain actions and explaining the potential negative impacts, the person will feel more inclined to listen and accept our influence. So, our goal is to influence our world indirectly. The mirror of reality simply intensifies what you say. It will always reflect what you hold to be true in your mind, both about yourself, your identity, and your worldview. Please remember that this is one of the most crucial keys. Now, the question is, how can we change this? How can we interrupt this pattern and consciously choose what we want? You need to create your own identity and worldview, your paradigm. I'll provide an example to help you understand how to create your identity. First of all, it's essential to become clear about what you want in the long term, in 10 years' time. For example, in the final image, what is an activity that you see yourself doing every day? What do you have that makes your life a continuous journey of discovery? And ask yourself, who am I being now? What characteristics and traits do I have when I'm achieving, having and doing all these things? This is crucial. Next, consider what your worldview is. How do you perceive the world when you are living this reality? How do you see the world when you're experiencing all this? Take a moment to bring powerful affirmations to life. First, create affirmations about your identity, how you see yourself. It could be something like, I am worthy, I am a magnet for abundance, because I carry within me the magic touch of an alchemist. Then create affirmations that relate to your vision of the world. For example, the world conspires in my favor. Everything happens at the right time and according to the divine plan. As you dedicate yourself to repeating these affirmations daily and internalizing them, be prepared to witness an incredible transformation. The reality you perceive, the way you see the world, will begin to change before your eyes. Even if what you want is apparently difficult for you today, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to achieve it tomorrow. Everything takes time, practice, and patience. So, respect your time, but also don't let certain fears stop you from achieving the extraordinary. Now, let's delve deeper into this transformative journey by understanding the mirror principle. This principle, deeply ingrained in our lives, possesses the profound ability to reshape our reality indefinitely. Unlike conventional methods reliant on specific actions, it revolves around the essence of the person we aspire to become. Take, for instance, the aspiration to attain wealth. True wealth begins internally, long before it materializes externally. Without this internal transformation, you may find yourself endlessly shifting from one endeavor to another, mistakenly believing the fault lies within you. Hence, the first crucial lesson of this principle is clear. Without internal change, external change remains elusive. Mastering the mirror principle unlocks boundless potential. Yet, this mastery demands confronting our innermost fears, embracing our reflections, even the aspects we may find discomforting. For those truly prepared for significant change, this video offers invaluable insights. Throughout this presentation, I'll share a pivotal exercise, a practice I continue to incorporate into my daily routine. Together, we'll dissect this principle and unearth its profound capacity to revolutionize lives. The mirror principle epitomizes reality as a reflection of our relationship with ourselves and the world around us. Consider the analogy of wealth attainment once more. If your perception of money is rooted in inadequacy, the mirror of reality merely echoes your belief, reinforcing it with evidence of your supposed incapacity. Thus, life perpetuates circumstances aligned with your self-imposed limitations. It's crucial to grasp that the external world mirrors the image we project from within. Observing the frenetic pace of modern life, it's evident many have strayed from their inner wisdom, entangled in the distractions of technology and social media. Let's uncover the 4 keys essential for shaping reality according to our desires. In exploring concepts such as the law of attraction, we often encounter the notion of reality as a mirror. However, attempting to manipulate this mirror directly proves futile. The first fundamental key lies in recognizing that the mirror of reality reflects our relationship with ourselves and the world. Whatever we perceive in this mirror is a projection of our self-perception and worldview. If you believe you're inadequate, the mirror reflects this belief, reinforcing it with further evidence. Rather than attempting direct manipulation, we must focus on transforming the image we project onto the mirror. This indirect approach to influence mirrors interpersonal dynamics. By inspiring and motivating rather than dictating, we can effectively shape our reality. Remember, the mirror of reality amplifies our beliefs, reflecting what we hold true about ourselves and the world. This understanding leads us to the pivotal question: how do we enact change and consciously determine our path? The answer lies in crafting our identity and worldview, our paradigm. Let me illustrate this with an example. Begin by envisioning your long-term goals and daily activities in vivid detail. Consider the traits and characteristics you embody while pursuing these aspirations. Then, contemplate your worldview, how you perceive the world when living your envisioned reality. Develop affirmations that affirm both your identity and your perception of the world. Through consistent repetition and internalization, these affirmations catalyze a profound transformation in how you perceive reality. Even if your goals seem unattainable today, persistence and patience will eventually yield results. So, honor your journey, but don't allow fear to deter you from realizing the extraordinary. Shall we continue exploring this transformative journey together?